Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program 2. Now in previous videos we've looked at the widest ever airplane, the longest ever airplane, but there's another dimension we haven't looked at yet, the tallest ever airplane. Now having a bit of a Google search, I think the tallest real aircraft is the Airbus A390, although there seems to be lots of photoshopped versions going on, so I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, we're going to start a new campaign called Tallboy, and of course we are playing as the UK Stilt Agency, the tallest stilt agency there is. But don't worry, Jeb, things will be fine. So we are back in the hangar. In order to make a tall plane, I imagine we probably just want to start with like the shuttle thing, because then we're already at sort of the maximum height. And I've never actually played about with like moving things. And what I mean by that, if we add our large methane fuel tank there, that is the jet fuel. We can then copy that, but then we can use the move tool. So if we click on that, we can actually move it up and then forwards. So we end up with that. And my question is this now attached? Because what I'd like to do, I think, is add a few nose cones. Oh, which I can't seem to. That would make me think perhaps it is still connected like there. Oh no, look, I can go there. Okay, so if I move that down so it's sort of flush with the top, and then, oh yeah, I can move the entire thing now. Okay, so it is actually connected. Okay, the other thing is that is probably way too much fuel. 50 tons of methane. So I got 100 tons of fuel. Let's just completely empty the top one. I mean, I'm pretty sure, isn't there like a fuselage? Oh yeah, there is, but it's only a small. It's only a sm. We need large, if not extra large. Okay, well, I want to try this and just make sure it doesn't like completely fall apart. So we'll add some large wings like that. Add wheels, engines, and a tail fin. Rename the craft to the Airbus A420. Nice. And then give it a launch. Right, turn SAS off. That's making us shake. Oh no, it isn't. Maybe. Oh, I think Bill's just got some banging music in there. Turn the bass down, Bill. You're making it wobble. Anyway, let's go. Yes, I realized from the back this plane isn't too pretty. Now I am actually going to turn SAS on as well because I'm a little bit nervous. But this is just using my common sense knowledge in order to get a working plane, and I think it's actually going to be maybe okay. Pretty short and stubby.
That's what she said.
Right, and it's up. Let's get the wheels inside so we're nice and aerodynamic. And okay, it's good. It's wobbly, but good. I mean, I probably should put a nose cone on this. That's probably not helping with the speed. I am going to turn SAS off as well. Much better. Oh, this thing actually flies pretty well. Look at this. I'll tell you what, I reckon I can land this. Well, I think we can safely say I didn't wing that one.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But still, that was actually useful to know, because most importantly, it did fly. All I'm thinking is I might need, like, bigger wings, or at least bigger flaps. So the control surface, if I make the length and the span bigger, that should give me more lift, I think. Now we are then going to wang a nose cone on, and actually before I do that, I'm going to change the color, because I always forget to include Scotland in the UK Space Agency colors. So I tell you what, now I know I can color different parts. That is way more British. Red, white, and blue. Now all we've got to do now is try and make this thing a little bit taller. So I think since that was a success, let's try and do similar. So if I just take the tail off for now, I mean, could I just stick it to the top rather than going out the back? I could just stick it to the top. If I get rid of symmetry, yeah, if we shove that on top, we'll just rotate it so it's... Oh no, why is it rotate? Oh, okay. I'm not going to rotate it. I want to keep this symmetrical. So we will just have... Yeah, let's delete all of that. Then we'll sit the fuel tanks literally on top. I mean, a bit straighter than that, Matt. So we've got that, but I don't really think that's any good. So I am going to move these down a bit. Yeah, so we got that. This top one goes down again. And we copy another one on top. Make sure it's empty of fuel. So we end up with that. So all we need to do now is shove the tail on the back. Make sure it's the right color. And then we'll see how this gets on. I mean, it's a fair amount taller. And the good thing is it is all connected. I was worried it might not be like when you start moving stuff. So that's good. Will we have enough power from those two engines? And will we have enough lift? They are the two main questions we need to answer. So surface speed are up to about 140 meters a second. 150, that seems like a good time to pull up. Yes, the UK Space Agency is moving in the right direction. Okay, this is good. It feels a bit drifty at the back. Like I'm trying to go right, and like it's really pulling to the left. I mean, it's sort of wobbling left and right as well. If I turn SAS off, does that actually fix? No, this thing just wants to go left for some reason. Let's add some more height, Bill. So all that involves is grabbing those, copying them up there, moving them down a bit, and then shoving the tail back on. I should probably actually see where's my center of all of these things. So center of lift is below center of mass. I assume that's okay. It might topple over, I guess. Forward and backwardness, pretty in line, looking good. Let's give this a launch. Oh, I'm seeing flex in this. Yeah, sort of reminds me of an accordion, but I guess as we add more height, it will keep doing that as well. Anyway, full power. Let's go, Bill. Okay, it's definitely a lot slower. I assume the aerodynamics are really slowing us down on this. Perhaps we'll need more engines. We're up to 120 meters a second. We're already going past the UK Stilt Agency headquarters. I'm a bit worried we're going to run out of runway. Oh, goodness, there's the end. Okay, Bill, stop looking out the window. Look forward, mate. There you go. Right, so pull up last second, okay? So ready now. Pull up. Yes, Bill. Yes. It lifted up. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, so we're still good for now. I'm not steering left or right, by the way. Oh no, it's in a tailspin. It's in a tailspin. Oh no. Oh no. I think it's because our tail is not actually big enough. Oh no. Eject, Bill. Where's the eject button? Oh, it doesn't matter. You're fine. Right, EVA. Get out of there, Bill. Let go. Float to the surface because that thing is sinking. Well, it's not sinking. It's breaking the undersea record. 2 videos in one. All right, so yeah, Bill's literally just floating, not even in water, just floating. There's explosions behind him, signifying the end of the launch, although that bit is launching off on its own. Fair enough. Okay, so aside from the spin issue, I feel like this is actually going quite well. What I might do now is grab like all of this and shove this on the top. All right, then we keep the bottom one with 50 tons of methane in, and then the ones above, they all go down to 0. And we'll move this down, and then we're going to copy the wings up to there. So the plan here is that we'll have twice the power and twice the lift. Let me just check the center of mass. Still in front of the wheels just. So let's give this a go. Okay. Oh no, it's leaning backwards. Oh, bum. So a slight tweak to the design. We're just going to move the wheels back a bit. And I'm going to move the wing back as well. There we go. Much better. Right. Let's launch this thing. Worth noting, I did forget to do the tail piece. Tail cone. So this could end badly, but we will see. Tell you what, let's speed up just to get down the runway. There we go. Look at this thing. It's actually looking quite good. Right. Let's pull up. Let's pull up. It's going. Oh, no way it's going. Right, put the landing gear away. Yes. Oh, I am loving this. The UK Space Agency. We are showing the world what we are capable of. This thing flies so slow, 100 meters a second. The extra wing really gave us some lift. Fair play. I feel like we don't really have a tail at the moment. So what it might be worth doing is sort of, well, adding one a bit further back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because otherwise that happens. And we don't like that, do we, Bill? Oh, it exploded. It exploded. I will say, though, Bill is absolutely fine. Even though he's inside that. The sun is going by very quickly. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bill. So, yeah, 2 things I want to do. I want to add another fuel tank down there. I might add that just so it's a bit more standard tail looking. And then if I move this down to there, but then make it pretty big, and hopefully that will stop us spinning out because that is huge. How's that affected the center of mass and lift? I believe I want this center of lift slightly behind the center of mass, right? Tell you what, I might move these wings backwards a bit. So that looks good. I'm not loving the color scheme. I'm sorry. If you're Scottish, don't have a go. I will get some blue in there somehow. But for now, I feel like this is more classic UK Space Agency colors. So next up, we grab that, shove it up here, sink it down, and then I guess we try that out. Why does it look so dumb? Oh, it exploded. I think we might need stronger wheels. Oh no, what happened was when I copied these fuel tanks, it filled them up with methane. Okay, that's fine. So we've lost a few 100 tons of weight. Oh man, that top is leaning. Oh dear. We may have to strut this at some point. Should I turn SAS off? I think I might turn it off. Check out what's happened to the graphics of the tail. We got a Minecraft tail fin. Right, whether that'll be a help or hindrance, not entirely sure. Anyway, we've turned on all the engines. Let's go for a launch. Come on. Oh man, this thing is leaning badly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay, time to lower the tone.
And my voice. Ooh, hello, Mr. Strut. Is that a strut in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Oh, yes, I like it when you strut under there. That's it. Strut the gap. Make it stronger.
Okay, again, that was slightly weird, but look how much more stable that has made us. That is insane. And I think that's what you see on like biplanes and things, by the way. That you do actually see the wings are like strutted together. Not quite sure their strutting process is the same as mine, but anyway, come on, let's go, plane. We got some speed to make up. Coming up to 100 meters a second, I reckon. Let's pull up. Oh, she's heavy. She's heavy. No, we're going to have to build up a bit more speed. Let's stay on the runway. All right, what are we on now? 120 meters a second. Let's go for it. Come on, plane. Lift. No, it's not having any of it. It wants to go on this runway. Okay, we'll try this runway out. Might be better. All right, steady, steady. We're a bit top heavy. You don't want to lean too much. 135 meters a second. Let's get to 140 and then we'll lift up. I mean, that's the end of the runway anyway. Okay, 140. Lift. Come on. Fly. No. Okay, we're going to have to just keep going till we get to the end. All right, ready, ready. We're going to have to go in the air now. Wait, we're up. We're up. Are we flying? Yes, we're not falling. We are actually flying. Okay, landing gear away. Okay, it's flying. It's 100% flying. Now time to see, does our tail fin work? So if we try and head to the right, yeah, we can spin around like that. Oh, we are actually coming around. Look at this thing. Okay, right, now we'll level out. We're heading back towards the runway. I'm a bit worried we're dropping altitude massively. Let's try and pull up. You know what? I think we're pretty good. I'm gonna try and land this thing. So landing gear out. We're gonna have to turn a bit to try and point ourselves down the runway. Right, here we go. Let's land a wheel. There we go. Yes, yes. Okay, brake, brake, brake. Oh, I broke too hard. I broke so hard my front wheel came off. That was looking good, though, until that point. Yeah, I am sort of wondering, though, because I feel like this is going to be really, really heavy now. Was it worth merging this into, like, one structure, or would I have been better off if I grab this and literally just wang it on the top like that? I mean, actually, a cargo bay is 1.2 ton. These fuel tanks are 56 tons. So I imagine once you take out the fuel, it's 6.25 tons. So yeah, rather than do that, let's try the cargo. So yeah, that's just 2 tons. So we'll wang... I was going to say we'll wang that on the side. I don't think you can. Ah, so there we go. So cargo can't actually go on top. It can only stack like behind things. So back to the original plan. Shove you on there. Nose cone on the front. I feel like to make better contact, I do actually want to lower this one, but then all the others are just going to be stacked on top. So we got that for the first one, and then all the others are literally just going to go boosh like that, because that will give us so much more height for the exact same weight. Although you should probably pay attention to how I'm stacking these, because that's not the straightest, Matt. Right, so we pretty much got the same thing, except for... Wait, what the... Why is it... What? Hang on, let's revert to launch again. So when it loads... Oh, it loaded this time. This game, man. This game got me worried then. Right, okay. So we basically got the same thing. We've just stacked the fuselage pieces, like, literally on top of each other. They don't go into each other anymore. So we gain a lot more height for that same weight, which hopefully means we should have a bit more thrust going forward. All right, so let's pull up and... Whoa! What the frig? What happened there? How's that wing still... Oh, it's attached by the strut at the end. That shows how strong struts are, by the way. However, this thing don't want to fly. All right, so we go again. We've sort of lifted up. Oh. All right, well, I say I've seen enough that I know we can just go for this. Let's make it really tall. Add loads of wings. Make sure we're methane free.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so I made a few tweaks. Look at the size of this thing. It's actually so tall. It's starting to lean back. It looks like a stack of like ammunition or something. Like something you'd see on like Rambo's chest. Whoa, I'm Rambo. All right, anyway, let's give this thing a bash. I'm not sure why like the top wings are going mental, but the rest of them seem to be fine. Actually, are we moving? Okay, we are moving. What the hell? Why is it going so slow? Okay, there we go. There you go. It's decided to work now. I'm not sure what happened there. It seems to be like a massive delay or something, but we're good. Oh no, we're leaning. We're leaning. No, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, is SAS hurting me, or is it doing good stuff? Oh, we fell forwards. Can you actually imagine a plane like this? Like, imagine just being at the airport and seeing that, like, taxiing past. Oh, I should laugh because I made it myself, and it's quite sad to laugh at your own creations. But still, let's try and get this thing to take off. I'm not even going to look at the speed. I'm just going to do it by feeling. Oh, okay, maybe I'm not going to do it by feeling. Oh, it's flying on its own. It's flying on its own. It's got no tail, so it is spinning. But it did fly, sort of. And because this kept failing, like the front wheel just kept like exploding pretty much. So I think I might swap. So we've got a large wheel at the front. So that should be able to take like more force. The only downside is looking at the wheels, because I got extra large ones there, large at the front. We're no longer very even. I mean, ideally, I'd like to move these down to like... Actually, perhaps I could do that, and then I could move this one up a bit, right? Will that be okay? That might be okay. These are definitely all empty, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Center of mass is really high up. Anyway, nothing we can do about that. Let's look. Hang on. Where's... So I put new front wheels on the front, super large ones, so it would take more weight, and it's just collapsed instantly. Hang on. Another revert. What is going on? All right, one more revert. What? These front wheels suck. They've been architected, not engineered. Is it because it's like clipping through? Okay, sod it. Let's move this down. We'll see if that works. Because surely you would have thought having all the weight go through 4 wheels rather than 2 would be better. I am concerned about the height difference now. Like, this might lean back too much and tilt. Oh, yeah, it's happening. It's happening. No. No. Well, actually, is it going to come back down? It might spring back down. Look at the state of that. All right, bottom wings are going wider and we're angling them back a bit more. Because then we can put these wheels like way over there. So that should give us a lot more stability. And yes, the theory has worked. Okay, engines on. Then, oh no, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, what happened? Hang on, let me try this again. Yeah, this front wheel just, it's not working. It's terrible. So I'll just put the old front wheel. Oh, it still broke. All right, we're struggling with front wheels. I'll tell you what if we go back to the front wheel that worked, but then we just add a few more? Because then it's spreading the weight out, right? Come on. Yes. Oh man, the bounce of the front wheels. Okay, I'm turning SAS off. I don't trust SAS. I do trust Bill with this. So we've just got to hope he knows what he's doing. I reckon he does. Keeping it straight down the runway appears to be the hardest part, though. It really wants to lean. Look at the back left wheel. It's off the ground. Oh, bum. All right, this attempt going better. We're up to 100. Okay, maybe not. So I feel like it might have something to do with the size of this wing. So I might make the control surface way smaller and then instead add control surfaces. So now when I pull up, you can see these guys working. Although, should the front and back be doing different? Yeah, I think that makes sense, doesn't it? It means we'll curve in the middle. That should be fine. I could always change the back one to do the same as the front. Oh no, we exploded. Okay, well, the good news is pretty stable. We're going straight down the runway for the first time in like a decade. Yes, we're up. We did lose an engine. You can see what has happened to the middle. We've lost an engine, but we're definitely flying somehow. Why did that engine come off? What did actually happen to the middle? I don't know. Anyway, I've just put the landing gear away and we've lost the middle part of our plane. You can see it down there about to crash into the ground. Boosh. There it goes. So I think we're not actually connected. Yeah, our plane's suspended underneath the top by the strut. We made a plane that hangs. This makes no sense, but I love it. I hope they don't fix this game too much. So next question is, can we spin around using our tail? I'm guessing not, because most of the plane is actually the top bit, which has no steering. So what if we try doing a banked turn? This could be risky. Oh, it's actually... No way. It's working perfectly. Look at me, Mum. I'm flying a plane. Question is, can I get this vertical before we hit the ground? Yes. Yes, we're up. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so this is legit flying. 100% flying. Okay, so back in the VAB. So this was the one that came off. No idea why, really. Just wondering, is it worth a few more struts just to connect like those together? Okay, so next up, we've got let's head up the top. Oh, I'm so pleased someone told me how this works now. But we just want to add more of these. So this is tool now. We'll give that a go. I do need to make sure the fuel is empty. Yes, cheeky game trying to fuel me up. So just make sure they're all empty. And we'll give it a launch and hope nothing explodes. Oh, it's looking good. Turn SAS off. Oh, we're leaning back. We're leaning back. Oh, no. Oh, dear. We can fix that, though. Cue the sexy music.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just strutting the front of a few of these just to sort of make sure we're in sections a bit more. Oh, man, how tall is this thing? I didn't even realize. Right, okay, let's launch. Okay, has that worked? There's a bit of lean. I could add more struts, but what I've done seems to be working. So let's launch the world's tallest plane. I can't believe it's working. Like, it's so short. I sort of thought if I wanted to get taller, I'd have to get, like, longer. But look, this is actually going well. You can see the speed lines coming off the wing. That means your wing's doing a good thing. The top is leaning. Okay, sod it. Let's pull up. Let's pull up. Yes. Yes. Are we flying? I think we're flying. I think we're flying. Yes, we're flying. All right, lean right a bit. That's it. Put the landing gear away. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, I think I've actually cracked the engineering principles behind... Oh, no. Why are we leaning back? Oh, it's because I was holding back. Why was I holding back? Yeah, we've actually cracked this. We've actually done it. Although, oh, no, the top's forcing me to the ground. Pull up, plane. Oh, this is going to be tight. This is going to be tight. Oh, we made it. We made it. Oh, I thought the plane was like making me crash then. Stupid plane. I sort of want to see, can I like stunt this? I know we're low to the ground, but let's see, can we do like a barrel roll? So if I just hold Q, I tell you what, it's pretty beautiful. Whether it's working or not entirely sure. We are fully upside down. Come on, keep corkscrewing. And what's our airspeed? Oh, 74. We've slowed down a lot. We've spun to the right. Not ideal. Pull up. Oh, if I had more space, I could have landed it. Oh, Bill, I'm sorry, Bill. Anyway, despite the fireball, success. So revert to the VAB, head up to the top, and then just keep copying until the game says no. Okay, this might be the limit purely because I can't really click on the top. So I've got that one in. Can I add any more? Frame rate is also suffering miserably. Oh, there you go. We got one more in. We got one more in. Yeah, I don't think I can actually add any more because I can't see above there. So now we'll strut all the wings together. We'll wonder why the wings on the left side appear to have mirrored upside down. Don't really know. Hopefully it's just a visual glitch. All right, then we'll get annoyed because someone's blooming put a crane through my plane. I'm trying to build here, mate. Okay, more struts down the bottom because this is gonna be a bendy boy, I can tell you that. Now, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. All I'm 100% sure on is the frame rate is not going to work at all when we actually press play, because just building this, it's not a good sight. Let's put it that way. Okay, we now need to make sure there's no fuel in the top fuel tank, so that's going to take ages. So just go through, drag them all down. Right, then we'll give it a launch and we'll see what happens. I feel like the wings and the wheels might come off as soon as we spawn. Whether it spawns at all, because as I said before, frame rate not going to be happy. Game, this isn't the runway. What's going on? I hear explosions. I don't know where we are. Where's all the nose cones gone? All right, let's revert to the launch and see what actually happens. Are we stuck? Oh, no. Okay, it's loading again. That's a good sign. Are we going to see the runway this time? That is the real question. I feel like I hear explosions. Yep, I definitely hear explosions. Okay, if we revert to VAB, will I get my nose cones back? Wait, what's going... What? Why do I have this menu, but I have that in the background? Right, we want to go to the VAB. Wait, there's a loading screen down the... Oh, no, I've truly messed this up. I've truly broken this game. Right, we're back. How tall is the version that's saved? Oh, it's full height. Okay, that's cool. Let's try launching on runway 2. Apparently, it's still on runway 1. Yeah, I'm going to try runway 2 anyway, just because it will be a bit of a different view. Yeah, judging from those explosions and what I'm looking at, I imagine this just breaks the game. That's disappointing. Okay, so with this thing loaded, let's head up to the top and let's just lose a load of them. Okay, we'll try that again. Okay, now the launch button doesn't do anything. What's going on? Well, sadly, that was the tallest plane. The trouble is I can't launch anywhere now. I've tried making this a semi-reasonable height, but game says no. Even if I delete everything, still I can't launch anything now. Okay, what if I start fresh? Just command pod. Can I launch that? No, nothing will launch. Okay, old version works. We have a starting point again. So we load up the super tool one in this save, shave a few meters off the top, and then launch. Oh, it's launching. We got the loading screen. Okay. Oh, no, it's broken. Still, let's go back to earlier footage. Oh, look at that. We did it. The tallest plane. The UK Space Agency is proud of us once again. Anyway, there is a patch releasing today for me, probably a few weeks ago for you guys. Perhaps we'll return to this one and get an even taller plane. But for now, I'll say peace, love, and reality ending planes. Bye, guys.